Welcome to the tutorial on PHP by CodeHour.com. Before going to this tutorial, I request you to refer the tutorial 1. Let's start. Here is a basic structure of the HTML. You can open PHP tag anywhere between the HTML codes. So let me open the PHP code between body tags. Let me declare two variables a and b with some value. Let me declare variable c with the addition of variable a and variable b. Here you can use minus for subtraction, star for multiplication, divide for division, percent for the remainder. Let me make it plus, that is for addition, and print the value of c. Let's save it and check the output. 12, that is the value of a plus b. Okay, let us check a simple example of if-else statement. So here is a basic example of if-else-if statement. Let me explain you about it. It means if value of a is greater than value of b, then print all the statements written between these two curly brackets. Here you can see that there is a variable a, which means the value of a dot. This means this is an concatenating operator. It means that it will join the value of variable and your string written between two double inverted comma. You can also use single inverted comma, but it is recommended to use double inverted comma. Is greater, and at the last, as usual, we put semicolon. Next, we have a else if statement. It means if this statement is wrong, then check for this statement if value of b is greater than value of a, then print execute the statement between these two curly brackets. Here is the echo statement of b is greater. As the above example, there is also the same type. We have concatenated the value of b and the string is greater. Next, we have a else statement, which means that if all the above else if and if statement are wrong, then execute all the statements between these two curly brackets. Here I have printed that both are equal. So let's save it and check the output. 7 is greater. That is, it got executed this statement. Now start with the simple basic example of for loop. Let me explain you about it. This is a simple syntax. Please go through it. Let me explain this. This is a declaration part. Here I declare that the value of I is 1 and I separated it with a semicolon. Next, there is a conditional part. I have placed a condition that value of I should be less than or equal to the 5. Now I again separated the next part with a semicolon. And next is an increment or decrement part. Here you can see that I printed $I plus plus. It means I equal to I plus 1. This is an plus plus in an increment operator. In the similar way, there is a minus minus operator for the decrement, which means $I equal to $I minus 1. And in between two these curly brackets, I had written one statement to print CodeHour.com br. Br, that is an HTML tag for the printing the anything in next line. So what happened is that first the value of I is 1. It will check the condition that condition will be true. Then it will execute the echo statement. Again and then the increment will be done at I will become I will become 2. It will check the condition, again echo printed. It will become 3, check, then print, and in similar way it will become 5, check, print, but next it will become 6 and this condition will become wrong and it will come out of the loop. So let's save it and see the exam. That is, it has executed the code.java.com printing 5 times. So for loop statement is correct. Let us take a basic example of the while statement. Here is a basic example of the while statement. Here you can see that I incremented the value of I before this while loop and added the condition in between brackets, that is $i is less than equal to 5, and added two statements between these two curly brackets. The statement will get executed in the loop. The statements are printing welcome with the BR and I will increment the value of I by writing $i equal to $i plus 1. I can also use $i plus plus. Both the statements mean the same, as I had told this earlier. Let's save it and check out the output. So here you can see that welcome is printed 5 times. As you have seen that for and the while loop check the condition before entering that loop. There is another loop which is do while loop. It checks the condition at the end exit level. Let me explain. Initially the value of I is 1. It will go to the loop and do the statement but don't check the condition first on the first entry. Here it printed the welcome and incremented the value of I. Then it checked the condition, that is I should be less than or equal to the 5. And again it go to this statement part and execute this for the statement. Again increment and printing value welcome, increment and checking the condition. And when the condition becomes wrong, it will go out of the loop. So here welcome got printed. Thanks for visiting to Code Java. Hope you liked the video. Thank you.